Welcome back to another Dreams live stream. I'm just getting set up here, get the comments up. Okay, here we go, here we go. So, normally on Tuesdays and Wednesdays when we have these shorter streams, we normally do a create project. And we have been making Super Alien Buddy 2, so it's going to be like this sci-fi action-adventure game. But today, we're going to check out some of the entries from the results of the latest community jam, and this community jam was about Into the Woods. Now, the reason why I'm doing this today instead of creating is because we have already created so much in the game that we're making that I don't have any plans laid out yet, so it means it would be a pointless create stream because I don't know what I'm going to make. So I'm still planning out. We're making the Toxic Planet, so I was trying to build out the Toxic Planet, the open world part, figure out what the missions are going to be, where the collectibles are, the power-ups you get, also the linear levels, the story levels that you go on in that game as well. So I need to make sure everything's sort of roughly planned out before I come back to that in Dreams. So I think we'll go back to that next week. And I might actually do that more often, so maybe, like for example, this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll look at these Community Jam entries, because I feel like they kind of get abandoned, people don't really notice them that much. And then every second week, we'll create Super Alien Buddy, until I've got enough of the game planned out. Because we did kind of rush into Super Alien Buddy 2, we kind of just went with it because we needed to start a new project for the Tuesday, Wednesday streams. But unfortunately, we're a little bit behind on the planning stage of that, so we'll compensate today. We'll do something a bit different. We've never really done this before. So I'm not going to play the top 10 creations because I'm going to keep those for a video that I'm planning to make, which is hopefully going to come out on Thursday. So we're basically going to play through like the 11th place and beyond. Because I feel like after 10 places, maybe people don't notice them anymore, so I'll just work through as many as I can today and tomorrow and see if there's any cool entries that we can find. Hey Small Who Man, welcome back. Hello that one gamer. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Hello Graham Malley, welcome back. There's a cool game called Super Theft Auto. Yeah, I was trying to look for that. I'm not sure if it was published or if it was only published on Twitter, but yeah, it did look quite good when I saw some videos of it. I think he's always updating it. Hello Alpha Werewolf, nice to see you again. Hope you're doing good. Hey Joe, welcome back. Service, what's up? Let's go. Hey Isaac, welcome back. So, like I said, I'm not going to play through the... I'm not going to play through all of the entries for the top 10. So let's see. So two. I don't know why this got second place, but this got second place as well. So I don't know. That's a bit weird. That technically that should be third place. Am I right? So that's a bit glitchy. Excuse me. So we'll just assume that's third place, right? So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we'll start from here, right? The Redwood Trail, a dream walk. I don't know if any of you guys heard about the dream walk, but it was supposed to be like everyone connected, their own environment. So you could have like 20, 30, 40 different dream walks from all different creators. So like you walk through and then you move on to the next one. I think it was meant to be some kind of community event during this whole COVID problem. Boom! Well, we know we're in the United States because they clearly ram through people. They do not stop. I've seen the footage. Right, so first person. I don't know what you guys prefer, if you prefer first person or third person. I kind of like the third person. It makes a bit of a change, even though the character is a bit crazy. He's even got a Rick and Morty backpack, which is technically copyright. So I don't know why he's got an option for the HUD, because the HUD is literally just first person or not. So let's obviously this is our car. It kind of fits the way that we look. Oh look, there's another car. Is this guy going to be a bit more nicer to meet? No, still an asshole. Still an asshole. Let's see. Can I catch up with that guy? Move, tree. I wanted to try and catch up with this guy. See if I could like get inside his car. No, he's away. He got away. Damn it. Where are these places? Merlin, Martin, and San Francisco. Well, I've never lived or really been to the United States, so I would need Alpha Werewolf or any other Americans in the stream to clarify if this is indeed an accurate representation of this part of the United States. So we've got a Lake Sherwood, which I hope I don't drown and become the next Jason Voorhees. Oh look! I'm Jesus! I can walk on water. It's a miracle. Look at these guys. I just wanted to go inside his car, right, just to see if I could escape. No, it's not going to let me. That's a shame. Right, so let's go on this little dream walk. So the Sherwood Trail, Sherwood Falls, Merlin, California. Is there any like dangerous wildlife in the United States? Like, can we find like bears or something like that in California? I don't even know. I kind of wanted to make a dream walk at first, but ended up not caring at all. Yeah. I mean, if you had nothing else to create, then I suppose it would have been a good option for you, but nah, it's not so much, you know. But I mean, this looks quite good. I mean, it seems like he's trying to accurately remake something that already exists. So, as you can see on your right here, we've got Sherwood Falls. You know, just don't plummet to your death. Do you guys like to do this in real life? Not necessarily hiking, but going for a walk through the woods or something like that. Like, do you find nature to be very therapeutic? I don't mind it. I quite like it. It's like you're going on an adventure. I don't really like to go like proper camping and stuff, but I do kind of like this, where you kind of roam around and you know you get to see a lot of nature. I think it's pretty cool, quite relaxing as well. Makes a big change from what we're used to in our lives, you know. Guys, I gotta go. I know it's been short, but I have to go. Yeah, no worries, Graham. Don't worry about it. I'll see you next time. Oh man, Rick. Oh, Rick. I don't know, man. This is not a dream walk. This is a dream run. He's desperate to get a move on. I feel like we're in the Dreams version of Death Stranding, you know, where we're just running around with a backpack on, aimlessly. And I know what some of you are thinking. Where's the gun? Come on, we need to shoot some things. We need to make this a proper game with some violence, because obviously that's what makes games so fun these days. No one likes a walking simulator. Do not lie. You do not like a walking simulator. If you had an option of getting an axe or a gun or something like that, even if you're not a violent person, you know that it's going to make the game a lot better. Whee! How high he can jump. I wonder if this person is modelled after the creator, because it's oddly specific, you know. Like, he's got the tattoos on his leg, or I don't know if that's dirt or is it just hair. Who knows? I thought it was tattoos. And then he's got like the green mohawk. For some reason though, from a distance, if you look at his backpack, right, I thought that said Pokemon. I think just because of the colour and the font, it just looked a bit like Pokemon. But it's Rick and Morty. It's some other form of copyright. So if anyone's ever been to this place in real life, let me know if it's accurate. Because for me it's just one big nature park. What the hell is that? Let's have a wee sit down. Whoa! What is going on? Why are we sitting over here? That is so weird. He just like teleported all the way over here. I believe we've got a keyframe problem here. Oh well. I guess we can't even get back up. It doesn't even let you get back up. Who knows? Oh well, we're stuck in eternity. I probably shouldn't have sat on that bench. There's a life lesson for you. If you get an option to sit on a bench, do not take it, because it can be a trap. I vastly prefer nature actually, but aside from a lack of time, there's literally no nature to be seen miles upon miles from my home, so that sucks. I thought Germany was meant to be quite good with all of the nature and things. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, Rick, I don't know about this. And I'm back. Welcome back, that one gamer. What game is this? Well, it's some kind of trail walk, but to be honest, it glitched on us. So, what did that say? This is a 5-part work in progress. How far did? All right, it literally is a work in progress. There's no other parts we can walk through. I don't mind work in progress levels. It's just that I feel like if you update your level afterwards, not a lot of people are going to see it unless you reshare it with people again. So I would prefer just to play something that was more or less complete. Like, I don't mind updates to add like new levels or new characters or whatever, but I like the base release to be quite good. So this looks like another showcase. I think the showcases do like the best when it comes to community jams because they're quick. You can just look at them, vote on them, and move on. If you submit a proper dream into the jam, like I've always been doing, not that I think I should win or anything like that, but it's like I've noticed a lot of like gameplay dreams, they don't really do too well consistently. It's mostly always like dream showcases or character showcases that tend to get close to the top 3. The only exceptions are the ones that are specifically gameplay focused, like the arcade jam, for example. So it makes sense that most of those entries would have been games. That meant to be like an alien spacecraft or something. Something clearly is going wrong. I think they've left ET behind. They say no man left behind, but clearly aliens do not follow the same motto. Oh, did I play that again? I thought I was quitting. Oh, there you go. Oh, we're getting a lot of these kind of nature things. If you think about Into the Woods, your first thought is just to make some kind of nature showcase. Let me see here. Oh, look at this. See, the food in Dreams is always the best part. I think they did make a food jam at one point. I'll need to make a video on it, because I kind of want to start making videos on all of these jams, like the top 10 entries to the jam. But I think I might go back and look at all the older jams as well, just because I didn't actually pay attention to them in the past, so I would like to sort of catch up. If you want to see nature, just go out of the door and walk 2 kilometres northwest, and then I'm in nature. It's a nice little walk for you, get some exercise. Or if you don't mind, where are you from? So he's from Germany. Well, from my accent, maybe you already know, I'm from Scotland. I'm from the United Arab Emirates. Oh, that's quite different. Normally we've got people from mostly from the UK, to be honest. Some from the United States, a mix of Europe, but yeah, it's nice to see someone from the other side of the world. What's the United Arab Emirates like these days? Is it as luxurious as they say? It's meant to be very clean. I know one of my friends, his dad, he's a firefighter, and he moved to the United Arab Emirates to work, and he said it's like one of the cleanest places you'll ever find. It's like, it's so organised. I think we're going on a very peaceful stream today. All this nature. And I'm surprised there's actually some scenes included in the jam. They didn't actually make it into a dream, which is kind of counterproductive, because I feel like you need to put... Did you see that? Wee guinea pig. I feel like you need to put your scenes in dreams if you want to get the most out of them, because I don't think you can track your likes on a scene. There's something that on the menu you don't get all the options, like all the plays and the dreamers and things. You don't actually see the statistics. If from a scene you have to put it in your dream to do that. Alright, so that was short but very sweet. Oh, I keep playing them again. I think it's because they're scenes. Normally when you end it comes up like this and then you have to exit, but now they're exiting automatically. I don't know if that's in an update. Well, it says the top 25%, because look, the top 10, right? So we had the top 10 and then we got the top 25, right? So my creation got in the top 25, but to be honest, a lot of creations get in the top 25. The last top 25 I got in, there was like 125 people in front of me. So there's a lot of entries. So just because you get into the top 25%, it doesn't mean it's that great, to be honest. Because my Super Alien Buddy 2 was like 111th or 12th or something overall, which is way, way, way at the back. I'd like to actually see the votes, like the actual number of votes for each creation, just to see how far back some of these creations were. Like, oh, I only need 10 more votes to jump up like 20 places or something. Because I think these are just general likes, they're not votes. But it would be nice to see a vote counter. It soft locked you, I know. Germany is a nice place. I've never been to Germany, but I know that it's good for beer, if you like your beer. Robo Attack at Camp Z. I think I played this already. Yeah, I think I did. I think it was a short but sweet platformer. I think it's like over like that, to be honest. Isaac, are you living in the city? Germany sucks. Russia has a lot of nature though. Russia has a lot of cold as well. I bet you used to live in Siberia, Isaac. Isn't that right? Nah, Germany is awesome. It's hot where I live. Yeah, I can imagine. Lots of desert. Hi Dread Hunter, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We're playing through some of the entries to the community jam, which just finished. Right, his platforming is definitely hard to handle. His character's a little too fast for my liking. I go to Russia annually, not this year because of COVID. Lots of nice, relaxing places there. Where do you like to go in Russia? Because I would just say the stereotypical places like, you know, Petersburg or Moscow. I don't really know many other places to go, you know. I feel like, considering Isaac likes all this crazy stuff, I feel like he probably grew up in like Chernobyl or something. I think that would be more fitting. This game looks pretty hard, but to be honest, it's mostly because the character sucks. I think he's using the newish update where you get these little platform characters. But it's obviously not very well optimised. But yeah, I played that a while ago. It's pretty cool. October the 12th, Investigate the Woods. Oh, so, oh no, it's pixelated. You know how I hate pixelated stuff in this game. It always gives me headaches. But here we go, another horror game. We can't escape. We know Into the Woods, we were finding a lot of nature things, but at the same time, we just knew there was going to be something to do with horror at some point, because it's the woods, right? Even my game is about horror in the woods. Russia is so big, like nearly whole of the North, Middle and South America. Yeah, it's insane. And a lot of it is it's pretty damn cold. Can you hear that? There's somebody crying somewhere. Who recorded that? Can you imagine the person that actually sat down and recorded that crying? Oh. She's pretty good at it as well. I am Joe. Russia is huge and it snows there, right? Oh, I'd imagine it snows a lot. In winter, I think so, yeah. I am Joe, yes. I usually go to an outskirt of Moscow. I put a comma there. It gets to 45 degrees where I live. Jeez, 45 degrees, that's insane. I guess you can't really go outside too often. It must be pretty brutal. Moscow, is it true it's cold? In Russia? Okay, too hot. Yeah, way too hot for me as well. Usually, yeah. You should play Call of the Battlefront. Yeah, I noticed you sent me that. I've added it to my list. It does look pretty cool. I'm from the US. Oh, very good. I hope you're not getting distracted by all the chaos there right now. Oh, this music is kind of creepy here. Welcome to the Little Big Animation stream where we discuss things to a eerie background. That's what we're changing the streams now, just to this creepy talk. Let's talk about all our ghost stories. Well, it's ultra hot here, but it is beautiful and yeah, pretty clean. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I mean, that's what money does, right? It can make everything beautiful. And they have a lot of crazy things. It's like Dubai, you know. It's like they have a lot of cutting edge architecture. Is it true you guys don't have the metric system? Did you check out the Avatar game? Yeah. If you're talking about the Elka gaming one, oh yes, I'm very familiar with that one. Nah, we use the metric system. I mean the guy from the USA. They don't use the metric system, I think. Yeah, I think it's a bit different. Really, only beer, LBA, and others say Germany is known about Oktoberfest. What makes me really cringe. I know. That's what Germany's all about. It's all about the rough stuff, you know. A strange noise was reported in the woods. You have been sent to investigate. Tap L2 to activate your flashlight. Hello, flashlight. Ooh. It's the LAPD, man. Look at that. My eyes. Blocking my eyeballs. Right. I think he made it pixelated because the graphics are quite basic. However, he thought that maybe if you pixelate it, it could give it a unique style. Which I'm not going to disagree with. It definitely adds something, and it definitely helps to censor, you know, a lot of the gore and stuff like that. So that is a horrible. Oh my god, what? We saw this in the thumbnail, but I was still surprised. I'm guessing I'm supposed to say hello. Let's see if she's still there. Oh, you're still here. I thought you would have disappeared. Hello. Oh, she doesn't look very scary. You're very beautiful, you know? You're very, very beautiful. Oh, she doesn't do anything. I can just run into her and everything's all good. Oh god, what? There's more people? Excuse me? What is up with your teeth? You see, that looks like teeth. It's hard to see because it's pixelated, but it looks like either a mustache or he has very weird teeth. It's pretty hard to see, but he's wearing some pretty weird clothes. And they're very tall. I mean, they're like the perfect couple. They're both huge. So I'm going to assume this is all that we have to offer. I don't really see anything else, any other place we can go. I feel like they don't even attack you, so I think this is just like a little showcase, just to creep you out a little bit, I think. So I'm going to get out of here before it gets a bit too insane. Oh god, more horror stuff. There's something in the woods. I wonder where it could be. What do you think it could be? I think only Canada have the metric system. Yeah, Canada is nice. I would love to go there. Yeah, me too. I've got some family who live in Toronto, and they always say very good things about Canada. In the continent, America, Canada is awesome. What does that say? Chess Norval in Ukraine. It's all the same thing, man. It's all the same thing. Come on. You're all part of the, what was it, the USSR? It's all part of the same region. Oh no, it's a horror. I know, we're getting in that horror territory now. But America is awesome too, but their system with inch and miles, kind of weird. We use miles in the UK, to be honest, inches and miles. Normally they use like kilometers and stuff like that. Agreed, Joe. I can't get used to miles. I just can't. In the UK, we use miles. It's normal. And the same with your weight. We measure with stone. So if you're like 10 stone, sounds weird, but that's just how we do it. We don't use kilograms. Miles and inches, etc. are so bad and inaccurate and confusing. Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? We know what inches are for, right? Yeah, I don't know how my cousin even lived there with the inch system. Oh, I'm so childish. Yeah, I agree with you, Isaac. I know. This background is creeping me out. Well, it's gone now, thank God. Germany is known because they invented the car and other cool technical stuff. Yeah. You know, and it was also a kind of crazy war as well. You know, that's kind of a big part of Germany. You know, there's something in the woods. Is it going to be a creepy thing or is it going to be an innocent thing? It could literally be anything. I'm actually making a new horror game myself that's involved in the woods. So I'm going to be taking some notes from some of these creations and hopefully I can compare with my own and hopefully I make the best damn forest horror game of all time. If it says I must investigate, I will flip and run away as far as I can. Yeah, see you later. Just like here it says danger for your own safety, stay out. This is pretty much Joe. Alright, see you later. I'm getting out of here. I don't think most people would like to explore, you know, when it's damn creepy. And no, Ford did not invented the car. Oh, controversial, eh? It's Buchrinka. Is that another part of the family? Small Hoot Man. Ford isn't Ford American? I believe so. Yeah. Why are the NPCs in this game so tall? Yeah, I have no idea either. Maybe it was just to make it more creepy, I guess. Good genetics, maybe. I used to work with a guy who was like 6'7", I think. He was like the size of that tree, to be honest. I used to come into work every day and go, "Hello, how are you?" It was massive. Yeah, that's why I said, yeah. I'm getting creeped out. Oh no, we're going to keep going. Hopefully you don't get creeped out too much by the other horror things we might come across. Ford did not invent the car. It was Benz. Yeah, but they did improve it. Wait, did I hear war? Bukrinka is a late relative of Buvinska, who is Bovaretta's mother. Alright, so you've got the whole family tree mapped out. That's quite good. So let's oh, L1 to run. Here we go. Who puts L1 to run these days? Right, let's have a little read. Someone's so kindly left us a note on this tree that we're not supposed to explore. So, okay. Move my mic over here. So, okay, since I have this journal, I thought I may as well use it. Not many better uses for one than documenting my investigation in case... forget it. Who writes that? That's something you think in your head. It's not like I'm actually going to find anything noteworthy here, so I'll just leave a note that has nothing on it. So no missing people, and certainly no anomaly, whatever that even means. Good old Kate. Well, thanks for leaving that there for some random stranger to find. That was very, very helpful of you. Hey RoboKiller, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Wait a minute. RoboKiller, did you make the Fallout 4 creation? Yes, I did. Yes, he did. Now, I was thinking about that yesterday when you mentioned RoboKiller. Well, you mentioned the Fallout level, and I was like, oh yeah, RoboKiller, sometimes he drops by the streams every now and again. Maybe you'll get to meet him. And today you have. Today your dreams have came true, one gamer. So, even though I'm probably one of the biggest skeptics out there with this forest and the rumours, it really does give me a strange feeling to say the least. The longer I'm here, the stronger it seems to get. Hopefully that means I'm onto something, or I'm just losing it. Clearly you're losing it. You're just firing bits of paper onto trees. I mean, there's something weird about that. It's like we cut down the tree to make the paper, and now we're putting the paper back on the tree. It's like a cycle. So about that feeling I was getting just as I was over on that tree there. Well, this building has put that feeling up to 100. Just some really bad vibes. I don't really want to go in, but I mean, I'm already here, so I guess I'm going to die. Alright, let's, oh, now, if you were out here, right, it's a lovely day in Germany, and then suddenly you come across this little place, and you think, oh, well, it's just a building. A small little building, there's nothing to worry about, and then you look down here, and you go, oh my god. Suddenly our perspective has changed. Now, would you go in here? You know, you're having a lovely day out here. It's so lovely, and then suddenly, dun dun dun. See how quickly that changes. I love your creation. Fallout 4 is one of my all-time favourite games. Oh yeah, it's one of the best, isn't it? And I still need to play the update, the updated mission, because I only played like, there was like 2 missions when I played it. There was like a robot, and there was like the death claws or something in the sewer. That's all I played. But I think there was an update not too long ago. Yeah, thanks. It took a long time to make. I know, we can only imagine. Hey Stu, welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Hope you're doing good too. How did you make the Pip-Boy? Oh, the Pip-Boy, yeah. Probably just a lot of attention to detail, you know. This forest is very nostalgic for some reason. I know, this is where you grew up with the Bovaretta family. They all came from the woods. Still haven't checked the new update yet, Robo, but when I played it for the first time, it was incredible. I personally really enjoyed Fallout 4 as well. I still haven't played Fallout 4, just the third game. So I guess I should probably play that at some point. Right, what the hell was down here? Is the game going to crash on me? I hope not. Okay, so this started off very peaceful, and now, let's see, oh well. Good old Kate, she's still leaving his notes. To say the least, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting. There's a weird vibe down here, like I'm completely alone, but like I might not be. All I know is that the people who have gone missing were almost certainly down here at one point or another. I just know it. Well, we know you, Kate. We know you have all the facts. Square to pick up, R1 to throw. Okay. Beauf. Got some Half-Life action going on here. Damn boxes getting in my way. Come on you. Come on you. It's crazy to think how revolutionary, that's the one, Half-Life actually was for actually picking up and throwing things. What the hell is this, by the way? Like, I've entered some kind of weird dimension. I'm not even sure how to describe what I'm looking at here. Kind of reminds me of that German show, you know, that show Dark. I'm still waiting for season 3, by the way. The first 2 seasons of Dark, if no one's watched it yet, it is the best thing to come out of Germany. I'm telling you. It's so good. Right, so this level certainly took a turn. Now I really don't know what I'm expecting anymore. I thought I was going to find monsters, but we seem to have found something a bit more stranger than that. If I saw that staircase, I would either get a heart attack or run as far as I could. Especially if you heard a voice coming down from it. Like, oh hello! Come down! Come play with me! No thank. Oh no, we're See, ever since the Purgatory level did this, where it traps you, and then it suddenly starts moving again, I hate these levels. I bet it's the same creator. I don't know what's happening. That orb seems to be following me, or I'm following it, and I just don't know anymore. I just have to end this and get out of here. I want to go home. Love, Kate. Well, you shouldn't have came down here in the first place. Should have thought about that, shouldn't you have? This thing, I can see it when I close my eyes. It's scratched into my brain, behind my eyes and on my eyelids. I just want it gone, and if I can somehow destroy it and help those missing people, I'll do whatever it takes. It might even get me home. If nothing works, at least I tried. Well, that's the spirit, Kate. Whoa, let's throw the boxes at it. Die, cube. Die. Right, what does this cube even do? I tried to pick up the cube, but it's not working. What does this do? Uh-oh! I pressed something. Don't know if I was supposed to press that. Oh, we found a secret entrance. What? Whoa, whoa, what the hell's going on here? The whole world just exploded. Right, well that was a very strange level. It wasn't really that creepy. But it was interesting. Endless woods. Oh no, is this going to be like an endless runner kind of game? It looks very basic, but let's give it a go, eh? Pip-Boy was not a fast process, took much time and motivation to complete, also lots of thermal. Yeah, it's a big thing. Thermal is going to really eat up what you can do in a level. I guess it's because I grew up in a rural village where I visited the forest a lot, quite nostalgic. Did you ever find anything interesting in the forest, Small Who Man? Any creepy little abandoned buildings or any clowns or anything weird? Wow, impressive. I like the picking up and throwing mechanic. I know it's a very revolutionary of its time. I don't play horror games. That is one thing I'll never do. I love horror games. Just the rush of blood. This looks awesome. Mental too. Yeah, very strange, wasn't it? Why horror games are awesome? I guess it's because they sort of like draw you in to the game, you know? It's more than just a game. I tried to watch Dark, but I got bored fast. No, Small Who Man. You didn't get bored. You just didn't realise the full potential yet. You got to go for it. It's awesome. It's really, really good. I think Dreams is perfect for horror games. I'm glad Project Jen is hosting the Horror Jam. Interestingly, you mentioned that. Are you entering this Horror Jam, RoboKiller? I'm curious. Yeah, this is weird in a good way. I just hate them so much. I know, not everyone likes horror games. I'm sure it's a good show, I just can't get into it. Yeah, it's a shame. It is really, really gripping. I only hate horror games where you even don't have the chance of killing the horror boss. Yeah. When we just run away, like an Outlast. The bloom keeps making me think my eyes are going blurry. I know, it's giving me headaches. Like maybe Resident Evil I might play. Yeah, I guess some of the more action-based Resident Evil games, they're not so bad, you know. Alright, so this says endless. So I guess it doesn't really matter how many of these I collect. I can just collect forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, it's a nice little experiment to see how you can actually generate the environment, which is not so bad. Just for a game, it's just more of a simple game, but it's a good experiment, I guess. If anyone wants to practice doing this, you could make some pretty good randomly generated environments. I'm just not so bothered about playing this. There we go. Like, I didn't even know what that was. I didn't even know if that was meant to be a checkpoint or what, but okay, we died. The menu is actually probably like the best thing about this. The menu does look pretty cool, but I'm not going to keep playing that. I think it was pretty cool for an experiment. The Great Canopy. Oh, do you think he falls and dies? Joe, do you mean games like Outlast and Amnesia? I tried Amnesia, I need to go back to it. It's one of those games where it's quite old now and it might not scare me. but I would like to properly finish it. Great choice, man. Resident Evil is awesome. Oh yeah, it's got a good story as well. I found a mushroom that when squeezed emitted smoke. What? Smoke? Not in the forest though, in my school playground they had mushrooms with poisonous vapours in your school, so everyone was just getting high for free. But there were a few creepy abandoned houses in the forest. Did you ever explore? Did you ever walk in just to have a peek and go, hello, is anyone there? And then suddenly someone comes round and goes, yeah, I am. What do you want? Nothing. Just having a wee look. Never went into them. Well, you'll never know what's in there then. I bet you that's your one regret in life. Yeah, Outlast is cool, but I miss beating the boss or the bad people. I know. That's what I'm saying. When you give someone a gun or a weapon, suddenly the game becomes more of a game to me. Outlast, I got it for free on PlayStation Plus, but I doubt I'll ever touch it. Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming it every Saturday. We stream a little bit of it, so I mean, if you want to jump in and watch us play a little bit, by all means, but it might scare the pants off of you. I prefer horror games or when you can't fight back. If you can properly protect yourself, it kind of feels less scary. Yeah, I get what you mean. The problem with Outlast though is that when you just run all the time, it's like it's predictable, you know, you can't really do anything else. It's just like running, you know. So sometimes it's like it would be nice to have a weapon, but I get what you mean. It definitely changes how the game is. I wonder how big the thermal in this is. Oh, who knows? Who knows? No, I'm not entering the jam. I'm currently making a small Resident Evil fan game. Oh, a Resident Evil fan game. Please tell us more details if you can. I would have put that in the jam if it wasn't only original stuff. When I create stuff, it takes so much time, so nah. I'm interested because Resident Evil, if you create something like Fallout 4 but with Resident Evil, I think that would be pretty cool. But with Resident Evil, you've got so many choices. You could make the classic, the cameras, the classic cameras, fixed cameras, or you could make the over the shoulder or the new first person. So you've got a lot of options with Resident Evil. So I would be interested to see what exactly you're making. If you want to share any details, go for it. If you want to keep it secret, cool. Why did console manufacturers don't stop making limited edition consoles for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? For the money. See, people buy a PlayStation and then they see like, oh, the Death Stranding PlayStation's out, or the Spider-Man PlayStation, and then they're like, I need to have it. So they trade their old one in and they spend like an extra, they make up the difference and buy the new one, you know. So it's just to look a bit better. The Spider-Man one does look cool. I kind of like the Death Stranding one as well. I'm sure the Metal Gear Solid 5 one, I think that's probably my favourite one of all time, because it looks like the arm that he has. But I would never buy it. I don't think it's worth my time, to be honest. But it does look pretty cool. If I had the money, I would easily buy it. Oh, you're making Resident Evil game? That I'll play. Oh yes, glad to hear that. I know it'll be so good, because I feel like we're making a survival horror game. It's not Resident Evil, but it's very inspired by it. So I feel like we're filling a niche here. Not enough people are making these kind of games, so it'll be nice to get a bit more exposure to them. They should. There was a big abandoned building on my street. I wonder who lived in there. Was it really abandoned? Was it really? What about all those faces in the window you saw late at night when you looked across the street? Should update Outlast with miniguns, RPGs and tanks. Oh, that would be good. Outlast this, bitch. I kind of wish I went into it. Every time I looked through the windows, I got really jealous and thought, damn, I wish that door wasn't locked. You got jealous? So you looked inside and you thought, man, I wish I could just walk around this creepy ass place. Mistress of the Grove? Is this a character? What? Why do I have my imp as a head? Oh man, the walking is so slow. This is like the worst thing ever. If you make a dream where your character walks really slow, it's like, oh, hurry up man, hurry up. This looks pretty cool though. It's Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. With one eyeball and a big glowy chest. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Oh, she's like, I'm watching you, boy. Do you mind it? Oh my god, is she gonna kill me? Don't kill me, please. Now, see, because the start of this level started so slowly, I had a very bad impression. That's the only thing I would improve on in this stream, because this part is pretty awesome. How did this not get in the top 3? This deserves to get some kind of award. Oh, what's that? Can I stand here? Hello! Tell me your secrets. Just don't touch me, right? Here we go! And then she just eats me alive. Uh-oh. How creepy is that though when she gets really close? Okay. I don't really know what I should do now. Can I just like climb your arm and totally bug you? Nah, that looks pretty cool. Very well detailed. Nicely animated. Good sound effects as well. Actually, I have a question from yesterday. Would you use a PC just for streaming for the PS4 or also gaming on the PC? And do you also need the PC for rendering and Adobe stuff? Well, I think if I get a streaming PC, naturally it would be good enough to render videos because it really comes down to the processor. So I think that's the main thing, is the processor for rendering videos and for oh god, I said please let me down. She looked pretty angry. So yeah, the processor for rendering videos, for doing proper streams. I'd stream PS4, PS5. It would be nice to have the option of playing PC games. I don't know if I'd be able to play and stream on the same PC. But I suppose it would be good to have the option. So as long as it's like a powerful enough PC that I have options with. Bulltrinka, Mistress of the Grove. That looks awesome. Yeah, it looks very good, doesn't it? More specifically, a Resident Evil 3 fan game. The game is going to be a first-person game. Oh, interesting. Controversial. So, a first-person game. Nemesis tries to hunt you down as you try to escape a scary maze-like building. The mission is to activate 3 generators. Alright. Sounds pretty cool. Are you going to fight zombies, or is it purely to escape Nemesis? The good old Nemesis, great choice, Robo. Yeah, if you look on Robo's account, you can also see that he made a Nemesis model as well, which was pretty cool. Are you going to use the remake Nemesis or the original Nemesis? Because some people prefer the original one for whatever reason. Right, I think we've left the horror realm. And oh my god. You know the lighthouse, you walk really slow. Check how slow this one is. The good thing about Dreams is you can actually make a scene like this pretty quickly, to be honest, because you do not need to make any of these assets yourself. You can just like get some flowers, some mushrooms, some rocks. Honestly, if you look at that wall, it's literally just duplicates of the one rock. It's really easy to make a scene like this these days. I think anyone could do this, to be honest now. And if you need inspiration, just look at a picture and just see like, okay, we'll put some grass here, we'll put some flowers there, put a tree there, some lighting. But that's the good thing about Dreams. You literally can make stuff like this pretty quickly, and it's not too difficult. Basic concept, but people wanted the same with Nemesis as with the new Mr. X. So here it is then, dynamic movement thing. Sounds exciting. Intel, good for gaming. Adobe and Office. AMD, great for gaming, streaming, Office, but not good at rendering. And Adobe, because the single core performance is not that good like on the Intel. Ah, okay. My cousin, he knows a lot about these. He knows a lot about these, the computer components, and he always tells me that whilst Intel is really good, he feels like the modern, like the high end AMD is like the best to choose from. I don't know if you agree with that. Sounds pretty cool, Robo. Yeah, it does. Always love Resident Evil and anything survival horror related. Now, see, when I looked at the picture for this, I thought, okay, this is just like a scene that we're just going to look around. I didn't know we were going to be a Fox character and do like a Crash Bandicoot style level. So that thumbnail definitely should get updated, because it gives the wrong impression. You know, it should have had like his little character with the sword or something on the front, just to give it a bit more personality as well. I'm going to use the new one. I really like the new version better. I know this is probably going to be even close to a big thing as Fallout, but you know, got to try something else in Fallout for a change. Yeah, I mean, you need a bit of variety, of course. I am not that good with PC. I have a AMD Radeon R4 in my laptop. I can't even remember what I've got on my laptop. Oof. I like this, you know, someone that makes like a wee kind of cartoon character. It's quite nice. Jump, double jump, attack, combo attack, and a slam. Boom! Quite nice. I mean, the animations are a little slow, I guess, but everything works quite well. Boom! So, like, normally we don't play the community jam entries. I'm going to do this again tomorrow as well, just because, like I said, I need to plan the alien planet that we're working on, so I can't stream it just yet until I'm at least 90% sure of what I'm doing. So tomorrow we'll do more of these entries. There's plenty of them. There's literally hundreds. We could literally do streams of this all week, to be honest. So, what did you guys think of this stream? Do you think it was it was an interesting enough stream? Because normally we only play levels on Monday, and that's like Media Molecule picks, new stuff that's in the trending, or things that get sent to us from the community. We don't normally spend much time playing things from the community jams. The rest of the week we normally just create. So Thursday and Friday will still be the survival horror crate stream. Excuse me, because we're near the end of the level design of that, and I have all the ideas written down. Everything's for that project good to go, so those streams will continue, no problem. It's just that the Tuesday, Wednesday ones, if I'm going to be creating Super Alien Buddy 2, you know, it's like a Ratchet and Clank adventure with some open world elements. I need to plan out some stuff first before I continue with the level design, because it's not like a survival horror game. It's like level design's important, sure, but we're making rooms, and rooms are easier to make. But then when you think about a game that's like an action platformer, you kind of need to make sure, like for example like this game here, you need to make sure that your character fits with the environment, and there's a nice amount of puzzles and collectibles and things like that. So that's why Super Alien Buddy 2's take me a little longer to plan out. But next week, next Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll go back and hopefully we'll have something to work on again. But if you guys like these little community jam themed streams, I can certainly try and do one of them every couple of weeks maybe. just in case you want to see more levels, because I don't know what you guys prefer. If you guys prefer the streams where I play levels, or if you prefer the ones where I just create, to be honest. Because we're heavily outweighing the create streams. We always do a lot of them over the play ones, so maybe I could do some more play ones now and again, you know. Considering Tuesday, Wednesday are just like short streams, so we don't have a lot of time to create on those days. This level's actually pretty cool. Like I said, that thumbnail was terrible. It's awful. Like I almost never clicked on this because I didn't realise it was like a 3D action platformer. So there you go. If you're releasing your Dream, make sure your thumbnails are really damn good and they're very accurate to what the game is. Even if the thumbnail was just like this, at least I could see what it was like. So it's very, very important. What's the community jam again? The community jam is like there's a theme and everyone needs to enter something based on that theme, and the theme of this jam is Into the Woods. So anything about the woods. Could be horror things, could be colourful things like this. So these are the results. So this entry got in like the top 25%, but I think it was like entry number 20 maybe. It's pretty nice. I actually really liked that. That was probably one of the best ones we've played from the jam today. And look, that thumbnail was awful, 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 awful. Because like if this was a scenery level, okay, it makes sense, but it's not. It's an action platformer, so that should be a lot better. So tomorrow I'll do a little bit more. I'll see. We'll play through a few more of these. Oh look, there's my level. Wow, I actually got quite high on the list. That was pretty cool. That was like one of my first games, to be honest, so it's not that amazing. But anything, I'm going to go now. I need to go work now. So I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. And I'll see some of you guys tomorrow for another stream. Yeah, thumbnails are very important, yeah. So I'm going to have to go now. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And I'll see some of you tomorrow. Bye.